welcome to my channel. My name is Pearl if you're new here, which pretty much everyone is. Today I am going to be blow drying my 4C hair from home using a regular blow dryer, nothing fancy. I have found a process that works for me and it's quite easy, and I think, it takes me like 30 minutes or less to do my hair. Normally I would do this in my bathroom, but I don't feel like standing for like 30 minutes, so I am sitting down. You know what? I'm actually quite disappointed. I had a hair appointment and the person canceled on me, and so now I'm trying to figure out what to do with my hair, and this is part of the process. I don't understand, like, why have all these requirements for, people to follow if you can't even hold up your own. But anyway, first thing, you want to make sure you're using a heat protectant. Today I am going to be using this by Aqua Ghee, I think it would be pronounced. So I just came out of the shower, I just washed my hair, and I normally do my hair in 4 sections. You can make as many sections as you want or as many are convenient for you. And you also kind of want to make sure that your hair is wet or damp. Right now my hair is like damp. I want to say like probably like 70-65% wet, and that's the hair I'm going to start on. And if you feel like you want your hair wetter, you can always just like make it wet. So I didn't even know this was heat protectant for the longest time, and I've had it like forever. Well, not forever, but and now it's not working. God. Okay. So grabbing my heat protectant, which I think is quite a lot. You want to make sure that you get it through your hair quite well. Make sure you have a towel. I have a towel with me. I'm going to be using this kind of brush. I like using this brush. And then another thing, before you do blow dry your hair, make sure that it's detangled well, because you don't want to be like detangling your hair. Well, if your hair is not detangled very well, first of all, it's going to take longer, and then you don't want to be like blow drying your hair and then have a knot that like hurts you or whatever. Make sure that your hair is detangled quite well. Then I always brush through too, just to make sure that the brush is going through. I like using this brush because it's large, its surface is quite large, and it doesn't take me that long. So, alright, and I start with my ends and move up. You see in a second. Gosh, I just realized my plant is here. I don't want to heal it from the heat. Goodness. Also, I always have a mirror in front of me, but I forgot to grab the mirror, so I'm gonna go do that and I'll be right back. Here you see me switch brushes, either because the brush gets a little bit hot or because one of the other brushes is comfortable from different angles. You also want to make sure that you're in a comfortable position so that you're not putting any strain on your neck, because you don't want to hurt yourself. Is done. Sometimes you won't get like everything, especially if your hair is pulled back. But don't worry about that, because when you actually take the other sections out, you will get that part of the hair that you didn't quite like get to, because you don't want to like pull from the other sides. Well, at least I don't want to pull from the other sides and then break my hair, because I'm trying to take it out of like the bundle. All right, número 2. a section that looks like bumpy. I can see like in the back of my head that part looks bumpy. You can't see everything, so you make adjustments as you go. You just want to make sure you get a water bottle and like spray that area and blow dry it again to kind of like smooth that area out. Again, you want to make sure that you're using a heat protectant because you don't want to destroy your hair. I separate the front in two because my edges are quite delicate, so I do this part, the second part. And I'm gonna make it a little bit wet and brush through just to make sure that I have no tangles. Now we have our last and final section. Excited to be done. Don't forget to add your heat protectant. You want to make sure your hair is protected. And I'm going to spray some water because it's dry at the roots in some areas. I'm gonna do this in two sections, like before too. Normally, the smaller the sections when you're doing your own hair, especially when blow drying, the better, because then you won't like miss any spots, and you have a bit more control, and you can feel what you're doing. straight because I'm blow drying my hair so that I can put some braids in. When you do have hair that is 4C, sometimes it can be frustrating because getting all the parts and sides of your head is not as easy, and even like parting and doing all sorts of things. But this process has made it completely easy for me. Do it in small sections, add your heat protector, and make sure that your hair is completely detangled before you actually do start blow drying, because this makes it way smoother and way quicker, because then you don't have to stop at the middle of blow drying to detangle and do all of those shenanigans. And also make sure you use your heat protectant because you want to make sure that you don't damage your hair. But thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.